shoot. I forgot to turn my phone off. Wow. Sorry about that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I wanted to get on here and give my review of Stardom's 5-star special in Hiroshima, the show that took place this past weekend. Not only that, I want to also go over the current standings of the 5-star Grand Prix, because there's been some key updates. Certain matches have happened, and unfortunately, there's a few ladies that are now mathematically eliminated from the tournament. So, wanted to go over both of those. So first we're going to start off with the review of 5-star special in Hiroshima, and then we'll transition to going over the current standings of the 5-star Grand Prix. And there's a few schedule updates as well. Couple of matches that have been confirmed for later shows. But anyway, let me fix my chair. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. So, 5-star special in Hiroshima took place this past Sunday, September 3rd. This was at the Hiroshima Sun Plaza in Hiroshima, Japan. And we had a pretty dang on good card. We had 9 matches total. We had 3 5-star Grand Prix matches and 4 championship matches. So we had some variety with this show. Some really good variety. Also, where are my manners? Happy Labor Day to all. It is Labor Day as of now. But yeah, alright. Let's get started with a review. First match. Alrighty, we had ourselves a nice little trios match. We had the team of Sourei, Thekla, and Yuna Mizumori taking on Queen's Quest of Miyu Amasaki, Azumi, and Lady C. Pretty decent match. I felt like it was definitely, it seemed like it was advantage Queen's Quest, being that, all 3 ladies have chemistry with each other, whereas in the other team, Sourei, Yuna Mizumori, Thekla are pretty much from different groups, so to speak. But overall, this was a pretty decent match. Felt like everybody was showcased pretty well. But when it was all said and done, Sourei made the biggest noise at the end, as she was able to pin Lady C after hitting her with a blue thunder bomb for the 1-2-3. And then it seemed like there was a little bit of a scuffle afterwards with Yuna Mizumori against her teammates. It was kind of weird. It was really, really weird. And, at the end, it was pretty much Sourei and Thekla kind of on the same page, standing tall. But, Sourei picked up the victory for her team in that opening match. But pretty decent match. All right, let's keep it going with our next match, which I also thought this was a pretty good one. All right, we had a tag team match. We had the team of Bayne and Maika taking on Rose Gold from Club Venus, which is Mina, Shirakawa, and Mariah May. Of course, they are former Goddess of Stardom tag team champions. This was another pretty solid match. Felt like it definitely went back and forth. But Bayne continues to show her dominance since setting foot in Stardom. So this was definitely no different. As also shout out to Megan, Bayne, and Maika that hit Mariah May with a doomsday device in this match. I mean, how often do y'all see a female tag team pull off a doomsday device? You know what I mean? Hey, women's tag team. It's pretty awesome. You know, it's not something you normally see. So I had to credit that. But yeah, they hit the doomsday device, and then Megan Bayne finishes off Mariah May, hitting her with an F5 and then pinning her for the 1-2-3. So Maika and Megan Bayne stand tall as your winners, defeating Rose Gold. But yeah, they look pretty solid in this match. Really, really solid. So, good stuff. Okay, now we will go into our 3 5-star Grand Prix matches. So we had 3 of them, 1 blue star, 2 red stars. So here we go. Alrighty, for the blue stars, we had Utami Hayashishita versus Momo Watanabe. This was a solid match. Both ladies really, really strong. Definitely went back and forth. A lot of striking from Momo Watanabe. Even used the bat outside of the ring on Utami Hayashishita, pretty much cracking her in the gut with the bat. But Utami Hayashishita hung in there as the Red Queen that she is, and she kept fighting back. But both ladies definitely went at it. But Utami Hayashishita ends up picking up the victory, pinning Momo Watanabe after hitting her with a hijack bomb. Which thankfully I'm glad she did that than that other finisher that she got from Shayna, because that really wasn't that good of a finisher. But anyway, Utami Hayashishita picks up the victory and the 2 points to add to her score, which, like I said, this could have gone either way, but Utami Hayashishita picks up the victory, gets herself 2 points. Okay. Next up, we step into the Red Stars. So this Red Stars match, we have Tam Nakano, who's of course your current World of Stardom champion, taking on Starlight Kid, who is one half of the New Blood Tag Team Champions. This was a pretty decent match. Felt like Starlight Kid came really close. I mean, she really brought it in this match. Really brought it. But Tam continues to show why she is the World of Stardom champion, why she's the top gal on Stardom. She would not be denied. And after hitting Starlight Kid with a violet screwdriver, she was able to pin her for the 1-2-3. And Tam Nakano picks herself up 2 points with that victory over Starlight Kid. But, you know, Starlight Kid gave it a really good effort. She gave it a really good effort. Also, shout out to Sourei, who got on commentary for the rest of the show. She was on special guest commentary after her match, so shout out to Sourei. I love Sourei. Anyway. And then we had one more Red Stars match for the evening. Check it out. No pun intended. We had Mayu Iwatani, the icon of Stardom, your current IWGP Women's Champion, going up against the leader of God's Eye, Syuri. Now, of course, these two have faced each other plenty of times before, and this was definitely an exciting, awesome match. Definitely a nice clash of styles. Of course, Mayu does a little bit more high flying than Syuri, but, you know, Syuri can definitely match wits with Mayu's style, for sure. So this match definitely showed that. Both ladies had a good amount of offense, even took it to the outside of the ring. Syuri had a really nice apron tornado DDT. I thought that was really, really cool to see. Mayu had a really nasty poison rana on Syuri. Both of these ladies were just back and forth, just going at it. Really could have gone either way. But when it was all said and done, Syuri got the last laugh. She hits the Shuyu Sakai on Mayu Iwatani, pins her for the 1-2-3, and a big victory for Syuri over the Icon of Stardom to pick up the 2 points in the 5-Star Grand Prix. But great match. Definitely an awesome match. You could argue match of the card. But definitely a great, solid match between these two ladies. Okay. How about we go into some championship matches, shall we? All right. Let's do it. Okay. So, our first championship match of the card was for the High Speed Championship. The champion, Saki Kashima, defends against the Peach Star, Momo Kohgo. This match wasn't as long as I really was hoping for it to be. But, I don't know. If you ask me, I felt like a lot of the high speed came from Momo Kohgo. But, yeah. I felt like this could have been a much longer match, but I figured with the winner being who it was, I guess it's not too much of a big deal. But Saki Kashima retains, pinning Momo Kohgo with the Kishikai Se, one of the most deadliest pins ever in pro wrestling, next to the Azumi Sushi. But yeah, she pins Momo Kohgo with the Kishikai Se for the 1-2-3. And Saki Kashima retains the High Speed Championship. So, but like I said, overall, I just wish it was a longer match. I really wish it was a longer match. But, it was still alright for what it was. It was still alright for what it was. But, anyway, let's keep going with the next match. And this next match was definitely one of my favorites, for sure. Here we go. All right, next up, we had the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championships on the line as the champs, Cosmic Angels, Saori Anou and Natsupoi, defend against the team of Suzu Suzuki and Mei Seira. Also, shout out to Suzuki and Seira, as they both took a shot during their entrance. They both took a shot as they were making their way to the ring. I was thinking, wait a minute. Are they old enough to drink? Because last time I checked, I think both were like 20 or something like that. But then I had to look it up, and apparently 20 is the legal age in Japan to drink. So I was like, oh, well, okay. And then I had to remember, I think Azumi recently just became eligible to drink or something like that. So, but nah, hey, that's cool. It is what it is. But this match was solid. This was a solid tag team match. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Mei Seira and Suzu Suzuki are not in this year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League, then the whole tournament is a bust. Period. End of story. I don't care what anybody says. If those two are not a team in this tournament, the whole tournament's a bust. Whole tournament's a bust. You do not have a team like this that has such excellent chemistry and you don't put them in this tournament. So if they're not in this tournament, this whole tournament's a bust. So just throwing that out there. Anyway, I have to say, great tag team match. Both teams were very solid. I have to say, that was a nice little high-low combo. There was a nice high-low combo with the spinning roundhouse from Suzu Suzuki and the sweep from Mei Seira. That little high-low combo I thought was really cool. And I have to say, Mei Seira, with her high-speed offense, I mean, she had a really nice sequence going through the ropes, flipping through the ropes, doing some drop kicks. I mean, Mei Seira, she needs to be high-speed champion. She needs to be high-speed champion. But Saori Anou was able to put away Mei Seira to retain the tag titles after pinning her with the Temps Tendre, that flipping fisherman. But yeah, got her for the 1, 2, 3. And then after the match, here comes freaking Saki Kashima to make fun of Mei Seira after, they lost. But she has finally summoned the courage to name Mei Seira as her next challenger for the High Speed Championship. Finally, Saki Kashima is going to defend the title against Mei Seira. And if you ask me, I hope she beats Saki Kashima and then put the title on a legit high-speed wrestler, which Mei Seira is. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't against the idea of Saki Kashima as champ in the first place because I wanted her to finally have a singles title run of some sort. But being that she hasn't really been truly wrestling the high-speed style, maybe it's better to really put the title on a legit high-speed wrestler. That's all I'm saying. But glad that we're finally going to get that match. So, good stuff. And then, not only that, Azumi and Utami Hayashishita of Queen's Quest came out and challenged Saori Anou and Natsupoi for the tag titles. So, we got that to look forward to. So, hey, I can dig that. I can totally dig that. I can dig it. Okay, let's keep going. We got 2 more title matches left. Let's keep it going. Okay, next match. This was for the Wonder of Stardom Championship, the white belt, as we had a God's Eye showdown as Mirai defended the title against Konami. And also, shout out to Konami. She had the new look, had the white contact lenses. I thought was pretty cool. It was kind of similar to how she was looking with Oedo Tai. Just, she was wearing the black and green or the silver and green, had that silver mouthpiece. So I was like, dang, Konami looking fierce. But this was a good, solid, hard-hitting match. Of course, Konami, showing why she is the submission sniper. Locking in Mirai with a good number of submissions, including the triangle lancer that she likes to do. But a lot of fighting spirit shown from Mirai, just taking all those strikes and just firing back at Konami. I mean, really just went back and forth. Could have gone either way. And Mirai hit a few lariats on Konami, but then she really got Konami with one big, ginormous running lariat that made her flip and pretty much land on her head. I mean, she flipped Konami like a dang on pinwheel with that running lariat. Just bow! Just made her flip, and it looked like she landed on her head. So, but yeah, Mirai retains the white belt after hitting that nasty running lariat on Konami and pinning her for the 1, 2, 3. And And it looks like afterwards, it looks like Konami, showed some respect and, I think was more receptive of Saki Kashima in God's Eye. Because how this originally came about was Konami showed her frustration over the idea of why the heck is Saki Kashima in God's Eye? She's weak and all that. But it looks like she's learning to, respect that decision and, respect Mirai and all that. And it was good to see, each of the members of God's Eye stand firm. Also, Syuri got on the mic and makes it aware that she wants a UWF rules match at the upcoming Nagoya show. So she lays that out. Mina Shirakawa comes out and accepts. So we're gonna get a UWF rules match between Syuri and Mina Shirakawa. I believe this will be at Nagoya, Nagoya Golden Fight. So, yeah. Wow. That's going to be very interesting because I wonder how Mina Shirakawa would do in a UWF rules match. But to be fair, Mina has trained in some MMA, I believe, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, if I remember correctly. So I don't think her background is anywhere as big as Syuri's, but it'd be interesting to see how she does with what she does know. You know what I mean? So I'm curious. I'm very curious. It'll be quite a unique match for Mina Shirakawa. So I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Okay. And then the main event of 5-Star Special in Hiroshima comes down to the NJPW Strong Women's Championship. As the champion, Julia makes her third defense against Prominence's Risa Sera. Now, of course, these two know each other very well. I mean, they have a lot of history. Did anybody notice it looked like Suzu Suzuki was in the corner for Julia? She was there at ringside, but, in the same corner as Julia. I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, this came down to a hard-hitting match between Risa Sera and Julia. Pretty nasty spot. Risa Sera hitting Julia with the air raid crash through the table. I thought that was really, really great spot. But, and I gotta shout out to Risa Sera and her entrance. I mean, I love her entrance theme, the blue and kind of copper robe that she wears. I mean, I love Risa Sera's entrance. Just very magnificent, very, very graceful, I love her entrance. Do you love Risa Sera's entrance as much as I love Risa Sera's entrance? Let me hear you in the comment section. But anyway, these two ladies went back and forth, very much hard hitting, and definitely told a good story because there's history between these two. I mean, between Julia and Prominence, as we've seen before. I know it might not be as deep as the history she has with Suzu Suzuki, but still, it's a pretty big deal. But shout out to Julia for her callbacks to Hana Kimura, which I believe a couple of days ago would have been her birthday, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly the date, but Julia did a final sequence of doing the Tiger Lily that Hana Kimura used to do, which was a combination of a missile drop kick and a package pile driver. So Julia did both of those. So that's the Tiger Lily. And then she finished off Risa Sera with a Northern Lights bomb before pinning her for the 1-2-3. And Julia retains the NJPW Strong Women's Championship. So congratulations to her on another successful defense. You know, she's been really getting at it. She's been really getting at it. Not to mention, apparently, Julia has a number of folks that she would like to defend the NJPW Strong Women's Championship against. Names like Mercedes Monet, names like Rina Yamashita, names like Diana Perazzo, names like Syuri. So there's, Toni Storm. So there's a lot of names that she would like to face. We'll see. We'll see. I hope she gets an opportunity. But yeah. So that is 5-Star Special in Hiroshima. Pretty good show. Like I said, we got a good combination of 5-Star Grand Prix matches and championship matches. A couple of quick things before I go into the next segment. So let's see. So it has been announced that there are a couple of matches that have been confirmed for the Stardom Nagoya Golden Fight. And just a heads up, Stardom Nagoya Golden Fight will be on Monday, October 9th at the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium in Nagoya, Japan. And they have already confirmed 4 title matches for that show. Or excuse me, at least 3 title matches. 3 title matches and a special stipulation match. So they have confirmed these 4 matches. So the UWF rules match will take place. Syuri versus Mina Shirakawa. Mei Sarah will get her high-speed championship title shot against Saki Kashima. Utami Hayashishita and Azumi will get their crack at Natsupoi and Saori Anou for the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championships. And this is an interesting one. So Natsuko Tora will be the next one to challenge Tam Nakano for the World of Stardom Championship. So hey, Tam's finally going to defend the red belt again. So, you know, she hasn't defended that title since Megan Bayne. So this is good. So 4 matches right there that are been confirmed for Nagoya Golden Fight. That's October 9th. So mark that on your calendar, October 9th. Also, they have released the schedule for the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, the 13th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. So the schedule, so the opening will be October 15th. October 15th. And then the schedule goes as like this. So they will have Goddess of Stardom Tag League matches on the 15th, the 19th, the 22nd, and the 28th. That's for the month of October. And then for the month of November, you have November 3rd, November 4th, November 5th, November 10th, November 11th, and the finals will be on November 12th. So that's your schedule of matches for the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. So starts mid-October and pretty much will finish just right before mid-November. So that's the schedule. And then after the Goddess of Stardom Tag League finishes, they announced a brand new blood show, but this is a very unique one. So Stardom New Blood West 1. And this one will be in Osaka, but this will be November 17th. So Stardom New Blood West 1 on November 17th. Now, don't forget, we also have Stardom New Blood 11, which is still scheduled for September 29th. So just an idea of the other shows. Next weekend, or this coming Sunday, we got the Stardom Dream Tag Festival. We also have, like I said, Stardom New Blood 11, which is September 29th. You have the finals of the 5-Star Grand Prix, September 30th. Nagoya Golden Fight, October 9th. And like I said, I went over the Goddess of Stardom Tag League schedule. Stardom Halloween Dark Night, that's October 29th. They also announced Stardom Gold Rush 2023. That will be on November 18th. And yeah, that's all so far. And I'll put the dates in the description so that everybody can keep up. So I'll make sure. Okay. Now, before we go into the current standings of the 5-Star Grand Prix, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure you take a moment to check out the link to the description for Game Beauty. Game Beauty offers a variety of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. They offer items such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, and even non-makeup items such as these graphic t-shirts. They also have collaboration items like this Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition makeup collection, as you can see here, which you can get it as a full collection, or you can get different bundles of this collection as well as different pieces separately. Also, Game Beauty offers free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And be sure to use the promo code Blitzball_champ, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to take advantage of that nice little discount. And now, back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Alrighty. Let's now look at the current standings of the 5-Star Grand Prix 2023. Now that some more matches are in the books, let's take a look at the current standings. Alright, here we go. Okay, starting with the Red Stars. So, of course, we know as usual, Saya Kamitani had the forfeit. She only had one match, was against Tam. She lost, so 0 points. Okay, sitting at the bottom, we have three ladies that are tied with 4 points apiece, which are Starlight Kid, Hazuki, and Ami Sourei. So let's take a look at Ami Sourei. Right now, she has a record of 1-3. She has the one victory over Starlight Kid. She has the forfeit over Saya Kamitani. But 3 losses to Mayu Iwatani, Hazuki, and Natsuko Tora. She has 4 matches left. So she still has an opportunity to catch up. But she's in danger of elimination. She cannot afford another loss. She's able to get as high as 12 points. So she can, get to Natsuko Tora, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really, really difficult. Because being that she's lost to Tora, I just don't know. I don't think... Yeah, in all honesty, I don't think Sourei could pull it off, because even if she were to win out and Natsuko Tora, even if she loses, because she has the tiebreaker over Sourei, yeah, I think that's the case. I think that's the case. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll adjust. But I don't think Sourei can do it. Because even if she wins out, because Natsuko Tora, even if she loses her final match, she has the tiebreaker over Sourei because she beat Sourei. So, yeah, I think Sourei would technically be mathematically eliminated. Yeah. So, go ahead and adjust that. Okay. Okay, Hazuki. So Hazuki also has 4 points. She has a record of 1-3. She has the 1 victory over Sourei, and she has the forfeit over Saya Kamatani, but losses to Tam Nakano, Mayu Iwatani, and Syuri. She has 4 matches left. Now see, she technically is still in it, because she still has left to... Oh, wait, I messed that up. Hold up. That's wrong. That's wrong. Let me fix that. Okay, sorry about that. But Hazuki can still win out, and if she beats Natsuko Tora, that means Hazuki would own the tiebreaker. Yeah. So Hazuki is still in it. She's in danger of elimination. She has to win out. She has to win out in order to have a chance. So that's the scenario for her, because she can get up to 12 points. But yeah, she's still in it. She's still technically in it. Okay, and then we have Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid, she has a record of 1-4. She has the 1 victory over Natsuko Tora, the forfeit over Saya Kamatani, and the 4 losses to Tam Nakano, Suzu Suzuki, Natsupoi, and Sourei. She has 3 matches left, but unfortunately she is mathematically eliminated. The most she can get is 10 points, but, with Natsuko Tora being in the lead at 12 points, there's no way that Starlight Kid can reach that. So, unfortunately, Starlight Kid is mathematically eliminated. Okay. We have one competitor with 6 points right now, which is Suzu Suzuki. So Suzu Suzuki right now has a record of 2-3. She has victories over Starlight Kid and Natsuko Tora, has the forfeit over Saya Kamitani, and 3 losses to Mayu Iwatani, Syuri, and Natsupoi. Suzu has 3 matches left. Now, she is still in it as well, but she is also in danger of elimination. She has to win out in order to have a chance. So that's the only thing with her. She has to win out. Okay. Let's see. We have one competitor with 7 points right now, and that is Tam Nakano. Right now, Tam has a record of 3-1-1. She has victories over Saya Kamitani, Starlight Kid, and Hazuki. She has the 1 loss to Natsuko Tora and the 1 draw with Mayu Iwatani. She is definitely still very much in it. She can get up to 15 points total. But yeah, she's still in it. Okay, we have... Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3... We have 3 competitors with 9 points apiece, which are Mayu Iwatani, Syuri, and Natsupoi. Let's take a look at Natsupoi. So Natsupoi, let's see. She has a record of 3-1-1. So she has victories over Mayu Iwatani, Suzu Suzuki, Starlight Kid, and the forfeit over Saya Kamitani. She has the 1 loss to Natsuko Tora and the 1 draw with Syuri. She can get as high as 15 points as well, so she is still very much in this tournament. Okay, let's look at Syuri. Syuri has a record of 3-1-1 as well. 9 points. She has victories over Mayu Iwatani, Suzu Suzuki, and Hazuki, and the forfeit over Saya Kamitani. She has the 1 loss to Natsuko Tora and the 1 draw with Natsupoi. She has 3 matches left. Yeah, she has 3 matches left. She can also get up to 15 points. So she's still very much in it. Natsupoi and her both have 3 matches left and can get up to 15 points. And then Mayu Iwatani. Mayu Iwatani right now has a record of 3-3-1. She has the 3 victories over Suzu Suzuki, Hazuki, and Ami Sourei, and the forfeit over Saya Kamitani. 3 losses to Syuri, Natsupoi, and Natsuko Tora, and the 1 draw with Tam Nakano. She only has 1 match left, and unfortunately, because of that, she can only get 11 points, which means she is mathematically eliminated. So, it's a bummer. Really, really, really bummer. And then sitting at the top of the Red Stars right now is Natsuko Tora with 12 points. She has a record of 5-2. She has victories over Tam Nakano, Mayu Iwatani, Syuri, Natsupoi, Ami Sourei, and she has the forfeit over Saya Kamitani. And her only 2 losses are to Suzu Suzuki and Starlight Kid. She has 1 match left. If she can win her match, then she'll really have a very comfortable... She'll be in a pretty comfortable position. But, as I pointed out, there's still a couple of ladies that can get up to 15 points. So, we'll have to see what happens. But, you know, we're in the final month. So it's starting to come down to the wire. But yeah, so that is your Red Stars standings. And like I said, Mayu Iwatani, Starlight Kid, Ami Sourei, all mathematically eliminated. So it's kind of a bummer. But Tam Nakano, Syuri, Suzu Suzuki, Natsupoi, Hazuki, and Natsuko Tora are still in it. They're still in it. Okay, let me go ahead and save this. Okay, let's look at the Blue Stars. Okay, for the Blue Stars, it's a much tighter race. So, right now, sitting at the bottom of the Blue Stars is Hanan with 2 points. She has a record of 1-5. She has the 1 victory over Azumi and 5 losses to Julia, Maika, Saori, Anou, Mirai, and Mina Shirakawa. She has 3 matches left. And technically, so she is in danger of elimination. She can get up to 8 points, which, that's what Utami has right now. So she's still technically in it, but she cannot afford another loss. She can't afford another loss. So we'll see what happens, but she needs to win out in order to have a chance. All right. We have one competitor with 5 points, and that is Maika. Maika right now has a record of 2-1-1. She has the 2 victories over Utami, Hayashishita, and Hanan, the 1 loss to Momo Watanabe, and 1 draw with Saori Anou. And she has 5 matches left. So she actually still has plenty of space. And then right now, check this out. We have a 6-way tie for 6 points between 6 ladies, which are Saori Anou, Momo Watanabe, Mirai, Azumi, Mina Shirakawa, and Mariah May. So let's take a look at Mariah May. Mariah May right now has a record of 3-3. She has victories over Momo Watanabe, Azumi, and Mina Shirakawa, but 3 losses to Julia, Utami, Hayashishita, and Saori Anou. She has 3 matches left. So she's still in it. She's definitely still in it. Okay, Mina Shirakawa. Same record, 3-3. She has victories over Julia, Mirai, and Hanan, but losses to Utami, Hayashishita, Azumi, and Mariah May. She has 3 matches left, so still has a chance. Azumi, same thing, 3-3. Victories over Utami Hayashishita, Saori Anou, and Mina Shirakawa. Losses to Mirai, Mariah May, and Hanan. So she has 3 matches left. So she's still very much in it. Mirai is right now. Mirai is 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. She has victories over Julia, Azumi, and Hanan, but losses to Momo Watanabe and Mina Shirakawa. She has 4 matches left. Momo Watanabe. Momo Watanabe right now has a record of 3-3. 6 points. She has victories over Maika, Saori, Anou, and Mirai, but losses to Julia, Utami, Hayashishita, and Mariah May. She has 3 matches left. And Saori Anou, she has a record of 2, 3, and 2. So she has 2 victories over Mariah May and Hanan, but 3 losses to Utami, Hayashishita, Momo, Watanabe, and Azumi, and then 2 draws with Julia and Maika. And she only has 2 matches left, so I mean, she can get 10 points, so she's still in it. We'll have to see how things go within the next couple of matches, but she's still technically in it, for sure. She's not in danger yet. Okay. We have one competitor with 7 points, and that's Julia. Julia has a record of 3, 2, and 1. She has victories over Momo Watanabe, Mariah May, and Hanan. She has the 2 losses to Mirai and Mina Shirakawa, and the 1 draw with Saori Anou. And she has 3 matches left. So she can get up to 13 points. But yeah, she's got 3 matches left. And then right now, sitting at the top of the Blue Stars with 8 points is Utami Hayashishita. Right now, she has a record of 4 and 2. So 4 and 2, she has victories over Saori Anou, Momo Watanabe, Mina Shirakawa, and Mariah May. She has the 2 losses to Maika and Azumi. And she has 3 matches left. So it's a much tighter race in the Blue Stars. But so far, only Hanan is the main one in danger of elimination. She cannot afford another loss. But we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's take a look at the next upcoming match for each competitor. So, Tam Nakano, September 9th. Ooh, against Suzu Suzuki. Oh, that's later this week. Yeah, that should be really good. Mayu, her last match is at the end of the month, so the day of the finals against Starlight Kid. But Mayu's mathematically eliminated. Saya, we know Saya is out. You know, she withdrew. Syuri. Shuri's next match is not until the 20th, and that's against Tam Nakano. That should be really good. Suzu, her next match is the 9th against Tam Nakano. Let's see. Starlight Kid, her next match is September 9th. That's against Hazuki. Okay. Natsupoi, her next match is the 16th against Hazuki. Okay. Or actually, no. Natsupoi's. Yeah, next match is against Hazuki. Yeah, that's correct. Hazuki's next match is actually September 9th against Starlight Kid. Okay, nice. Natsuko Tora, she only has 1 match left, and her final match is right at the finals, the last day, which is against Hazuki. Ami Sourei, her next match will be September 16th. That will be against Tam Nakano. Okay, Blue Stars. Let's take a look. Let's see. Julia, her next match will be September 9th against Maika. Oh, current stablemate. All right, Utami, her next match will be September 20th against Mirai. That should be really good. Maika, her next match of September 9th against Julia. Saori Anou, her next match, September 9th against Julia. Or no. Saori Anou, September 9th against Mirai. Sorry about that. Momo Watanabe, her next match will be September 17th against Hanan. Okay. Mirai, her next match, September 9th against Syuri, Anou. Azumi, her next match is September 16th against Maika. Mina Shirakawa, her next match is the 18th against Momo Watanabe. Mariah May, her next match is the 17th of September against Mirai. And then Hanan, her next match, September 17th against Momo Watanabe. So, those are your next 5-star Grand Prix matchups for the Red Stars and Blue Stars. Like I said, the tournament's winding down little by little. Also, I wanted to end on this note. I want y'all to think about something. Mayu Iwatani has over 800 plus matches alone in Stardom. Now, I understand there was a small handful of matches, that she had outside of Stardom, of course, through ROH and, New Japan, stuff like that. But Mayu Iwatani is closing in on 1,000 matches alone, or just in general, in Stardom. So, let me pose this question to y'all. Who do y'all think should be Mayu Iwatani's 1,000th match opponent? Let me know who y'all think should be her opponent for her 1,000th match in Stardom. I would love to hear y'all's comments on that. But gonna end on that note. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty. And also, don't forget to take a quick glimpse at the schedule in the description for the next big upcoming Stardom shows. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are about 5-Star Special in Hiroshima. What'd you think of the show? What'd you think of the card? What'd you think of the outcome? So there were no title changes. But yeah. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And also, with things winding down little by little in the 5-Star Grand Prix, who do you think's going to win it? So far, we know by default, Saya Kamitani, Mayu Iwatani, Starlight Kid, and Ami Sourei, they're out. They have no chance of winning. So, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Happy Labor Day, everybody, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.